Welcome to our podcast. Today, we're diving into how AI is transforming the future of work and
Absolutely.
what that means for all of us. Let's get started.
Yeah, this is such a crucial topic. So, what's your take on how AI is impacting the job market right now?
Well, it's like we're standing at the edge of a massive shift. AI isn't just replacing jobs. Humans using AI are replacing humans who don't.
Right.
So it's not about AI versus humans. It's about humans with AI versus humans without it.
That's a great point. But isn't there a concern that AI could pose an existential threat to
Yeah.
humanity? I mean, some people are really worried about that.
Yeah, and I think, that's a valid concern. There's a non-zero chance that AI could become an existential risk. But I also believe that if we manage it well, it could
Mm-hmm.
unlock incredible potential for humanity.
So, over the next 3 to 5 years, how disruptive do you think AI will be? Are people prepared for this change?
Honestly, I don't think most people are ready. The rate at
Exactly.
which AI is advancing is unprecedented. We're seeing AI models that can outperform humans in programming, medical diagnosis, even creativity.
Wait, even creativity? You
Yeah.
mean AI can be creative like humans?
Yes, there have been studies showing AI models scoring higher in creativity than people.
Wow.
It's really reshaping what we thought machines were capable of.
That's mind blowing. But with all this automation, what happens to jobs? I mean, are we looking at massive unemployment?
Well, it's complicated. Some jobs will be augmented, others may be displaced. But new opportunities will arise. The
Hopefully.
key is adapting and upskilling to work alongside AI.
But do you really think everyone can adapt that quickly?
Realistically, probably not everyone.
Right.
That's why we need to start preparing now, investing in education and training to help people transition.
Speaking of education, how is AI affecting that sector?
Oh, education is one of the areas most ripe for transformation. With AI, we can finally have personalized learning experiences tailored to each student. It's
Yeah,
like having a one-on-one tutor for every student, which we've never been able to scale before.
that sounds amazing. But what about the teachers? Does this mean we'll need fewer human educators?
Not necessarily fewer, but their roles will evolve. Teachers can focus more on mentoring and less on rote instruction.
I
They'll
see.
guide students in critical thinking and creativity while AI handles the personalized content delivery.
That makes sense. But here's another concern. What about the alignment problem? How do we ensure AI systems act in our best interests?
That's a big question. Alignment is about making sure AI's goals match human values. It's
Exactly.
challenging because we need to program AI to do what we want, but without unintended consequences.
Like the classic example of an AI that makes paperclips and decides to turn the whole world into paperclips?
Ha! Yes, exactly. So we have to be careful with objective functions and make sure we're not overlooking potential risks.
Right.
It's about responsible AI development.
Do you think current AI developers are doing enough in that regard?
Some are taking it seriously, but I think more needs to be done. We
Definitely.
need broader discussions involving not just tech companies, but also ethicists, policymakers, and the public.
Speaking of policy, do you think government regulations can keep up with AI advancement?
Honestly, governments are struggling to keep pace.
Yeah,
Technology is moving so fast that by the time regulations are in place, they might already be outdated.
that's worrying. So, what can be done?
We need flexible regulatory frameworks that can adapt quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Also, international cooperation is crucial because AI development is global.
Agreed. But let's circle back to individual impact. How can people prepare themselves for this AI driven future?
Great question. The key is to embrace lifelong learning. Be
Absolutely.
proactive in learning about AI, understand how it can augment your skills, and stay adaptable.
That's solid advice. But do you think people are aware of the urgency?
Many aren't. There's a
Exactly.
tendency to bury heads in the sand until change forces their hand, which by then might be too late.
So, we need more awareness and education about AI's impact.
Definitely. And it's not just about job security, it's also about understanding AI's role in society, ethics, and governance.
Right.
We all have a stake in this.
You mentioned earlier personal stories. Do you have any examples of AI making a positive impact?
Actually, yes. There was a father who used AI to help his autistic son.
Really?
He analyzed medical literature to find treatments that calmed his son's brain and improved his communication.
That's incredible. So AI can empower individuals to solve complex personal problems.
Exactly. It's not just about big corporations. AI can be a tool for personal empowerment. That's why
Mm-hmm.
access and openness in AI are so important.
But with so much potential, do you think AI could also deepen divisions, like between those who have access and those who don't?
That's a real risk. We could see a widening gap if we don't address accessibility.
Right.
It's crucial to democratize AI technology so that everyone can benefit.
So how do we ensure that?
By promoting open source AI initiatives, investing in education, and creating policies that encourage equitable access,
Yeah,
it's about building an inclusive AI future.
that sounds ideal, but do you think it's achievable?
I believe it is if we start now and work collectively. There's
Hopefully.
a window of opportunity to shape AI's trajectory positively.
Well, it's certainly an exciting and challenging time. Any final thoughts on how we can navigate this transformative change?
I'd say stay informed, stay adaptable, and don't be afraid to engage with AI.
Definitely.
It's a tool that, if used responsibly, can enhance our lives and society.
Absolutely agree. Thanks for this enlightening discussion.
Thank you. Looking forward to more conversations like this. So, have you heard about how AI agents are set to become the next big thing in enterprise AI?
Yeah, I've been reading about that. They're saying it's gonna replace millions of jobs, right?
Exactly. They're emerging as the new frontier in automation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like we're on the cusp of a revolutionary leap in technology.
But what makes these AI agents different from, the AI we're already using?
Well, unlike traditional AI tools that require manual input, AI agents are like digital workers. They can
Okay,
plan and execute tasks independently, acting on our behalf.
so they understand instructions and just get things done without us micromanaging.
Exactly. It's a whole new way of interacting with technology.
Right.
Imagine not having to navigate apps or type commands. You just tell the agent what you need.
That sounds incredible. But isn't that a bit, I don't know, risky, giving so much autonomy to AI?
Well, there are certainly concerns. For example, OpenAI hasn't launched their AI agents yet because of safety and trust issues.
Yeah,
They want to make sure the agents are secure before releasing them widely.
makes sense. They don't want any mishaps like prompt injections or jailbreaking, right?
Exactly. Prompt injection attacks could cause the AI to behave unpredictably.
Right.
It's a legitimate concern they need to address.
So other companies like Google and Anthropic are already launching their agents?
Yeah, Google has Project Gemini and Anthropic has Claude's computer use capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
They're showcasing what's possible, but they're also being cautious.
But isn't OpenAI falling behind by not launching theirs yet?
I wouldn't say so. They're prioritizing safety over speed, which is crucial in the long run.
Yeah,
Building systems we can trust is more important than being first.
fair point. So looking ahead, how do you see AI agents changing our daily lives?
Well, imagine it's 2030 and you're walking your dog.
Mm-hmm.
Your AR glasses notify you about a spill at home, and you just tell your AI agent to book a cleaner. No phone needed.
That would be super convenient. It's like the technology fades into the background.
Exactly. The interaction becomes seamless. With voice based AI agents, even typing becomes unnecessary. It's all
Right.
natural language.
But won't this lead to job losses? I mean, if AI agents replace tasks humans do now?
Yes, it's projected that hundreds of millions of jobs might disappear, but it's
Yeah,
also an opportunity to evolve and focus on more creative and strategic roles.
I get that. But what about those who can't adapt quickly? Won't they be left behind?
It's a valid concern. Society needs to prepare and invest in reskilling and education.
Right.
The goal is to use AI to lift people up, not replace them.
I hope that's how it plays out. So, what about brain computer interfaces? Are they really the next step?
Oh, absolutely. BCIs could eliminate the input bottleneck entirely.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of typing or speaking, you'd interact with AI using pure thought.
That sounds kind of sci-fi. But companies like Neuralink are already working on it, right?
Exactly. They've had successful trials where users control computers with their minds.
Wow.
It's closer to reality than we might think.
But would people be comfortable with chips in their brains?
Well, that's a hurdle. But
Yeah,
as technology advances and becomes less invasive, it might become more acceptable.
I guess if it offers significant benefits, people might adopt it. So, what's the ultimate goal here?
The ultimate goal is predictive AI agents that anticipate our needs before we even think of them. They
Right.
handle tasks proactively, making life even smoother.
Isn't there a risk of becoming too reliant on AI?
That's a possibility. It's
Hmm.
important to maintain a balance and ensure we stay in control.
Absolutely. So, what about OpenAI's plans for 2025? Any insights there?
They're reportedly working on an operator agent that can handle complex tasks like coding and travel booking. It could go
Interesting.
beyond simple tasks and handle multi step processes.
That would be a game changer. And what about memory capabilities?
Memory is poised to be transformative.
Yeah,
AI with infinite memory would retain everything you share, offering personalized assistance over time.
that seems really powerful, but are there privacy concerns?
Definitely. Managing user data securely is crucial.
Right.
Companies will need to ensure that personal information is protected.
And thinking models? How are they different from current AI models?
Thinking models analyze problems step by step before responding. They
Okay,
make their thought processes transparent, which is valuable for complex fields like math and coding.
that sounds like it could help in detecting errors and understanding reasoning.
Exactly. It's like having an AI that can explain its logic.
Hmm.
It brings a new level of trust and collaboration.
So, in summary, we're heading towards a future where AI agents are integral to our lives.
Absolutely. It's not just about technology advancing, it's about redefining our relationship with technology. AI will
Right.
become a partner in every aspect of life.
It's both exciting and a bit daunting. We need to prepare and make sure we use it responsibly.
Couldn't agree more. It's a transformative time, and understanding the path ahead is the first step.
Yeah.
Let's embrace the change and make the most of it.